Sonya. Yeah, give it up for Sonya, y'all. Give it up for Sonya. You made it so easy. Yes.
Go, Sonya.
Okay, so what I have been thinking about to inspire myself, I guess, to write this piece has just been based on a lot of ignorance that I have on the topic, and me kind of feeling like there's more research that I need to do before I just start spewing out my views on things. And if anything, this topic has taught me, it has also taught me that in this country, you have to have a fucking backbone. Like, you have to have a spine. Like, you have to have a mind of your own.
Yes.
You have to be a leader and not a follower, because if you are, you're as good as gone. Because at the end of the day, like, you're here to my piece. I ain't even I'm sure. Huh? You an asshole. Okay. They'll go miles to bury you. Won't walk across the street to support you.
Come on.
Make excuses as to why they can't carry you, but will put anything on hold just to extort you. Propaganda is what it is.
Come on.
They want us all out here fired the fuck up. That's why I ain't in no rush to get no fucking gun. Shit, fuck around and I'll be the one getting bucked up.
Hey, you hear that?
She's like, I got 5 left. Mind you. Mind you. She's like, she turned around. She said, who said that?
She was trying to sneak one in. Watch.
Who said that? They want us all out here fired the fuck up. That's why I ain't in no rush to get no fucking gun. Shit, fuck around and I'll be the one getting bucked up. Put in a body bag because I don't know how and when to squeeze the fucking trigger. They been fucking us over. That's why you gotta do like Andre said and read some fucking little. You don't know shit about what's already going on. Never even had any real interest.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
See?
I get a blue.
Yeah.
We got one.
Like how
One. Each one.
Okay. Put in a body bag because I don't know how and when to squeeze the fucking trigger. That's why you gotta do like Andre said and read you some fucking little. You don't know shit about what's already going on. Never even had any real interest. Now they posting shit on social media. You became an overnight expert on Pinterest. Like, but I'm gonna save it. I got my kids' ears glued to the streets and not to the fucking TV.
Hey. Okay, blue light.
That's an emergency light, like she.
I got my kids' ears glued to the streets and not to the fucking TV.
Facts.
I got their eyes on them books on how they been the kings and queens. And on why they need to be focused on the gifts God gave them naturally.
Woo, come on.
And not the shit they throw on YouTube to keep them distracted from the wars that already beat. Your heart is the strongest muscle in your body, but your mind is your most powerful weapon.
Hey. Period.
So you can't be out here hole slipping because you're too lazy to get all the real facts, so now you half stepping. Expecting a motherfucker to care about once your body is lying low beneath that river. They want us to kill each other. Shit, we do it every day. And not just in the shit we do, my nigga, but also in the things that we say.
Come on.
I love you.
Come on.
I love you too. I love you, damn. We gotta get our minds right and keep all the personal goofy shit at bay.
Okay.
Because in my safe space, away from all the clown shit and he say, she say, I'm not allowing any Uncle Toms, bootlickers, house niggas, or tattletellers in my motherfucking circle. Cause nigga, my name ain't Johnny and this ain't no motherfucking cage.
Okay, Mortal Kombat.
Right. Come on, Luke Cage.
Okay. Because rumbling young man, we rumbling young man, so rumble. Shit, I got a plan to get us all out the trenches. So stay humble, young man, stay humble.
Yes.
But I'm leave your ass right there if that's where you want to be. So sign this letter to all my real niggas, ninjas, and bitches that are open-minded enough to see that we are all descendants of greatness, and one day we shall return fully back to our original paradise and destiny.
Yes.
Hand this shit to the president and see what he say. And if that nigga look like he ready for war, just knock on my casket. I'm only one spiritual conjuring or sleeping spell away.
Whoa! Shit! Wait a minute. Wait, she got me more blood.
Nope. Don't waste them all.
She got me Okay, we sorry.
I'm at the end. So sign this letter to all my real niggas, ninjas, and bitches that are open-minded enough to see that we are all descendants of greatness, and one day we shall return fully back to our original paradise and destiny. Hand this shit to the president and see what he say. And if that nigga look like he ready for war, just knock on my casket. I'm only one spiritual conjuring a sleeping spell away.
Shit!
Sign, your great, 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 great ain't going as granddad.
Hey!
Yeah.
For those of y'all, for those of you that throw them early ass blues out, I assume that's how y'all play spades. Y'all play spades.
He like, wrong.
You got any questions? Any questions? Any questions for her on her piece?
Emily.
Don't be quick. I saw that. I saw the little sassy shit you just did.
You got a question?
Yeah.
What are you doing with like your poetry? Like,
Man, that's the question.
You know, I performed once outside of Penflow, and that was over the summer.
And she fucking killed
and
it.
we were there. I was there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
It was lit. And I know I gotta put myself back out there, and I'm gonna start posting my shit. But thank you for the fire under my butt. I needed that.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You said, bitch, knock on my cast.
Got another question?
Yeah.
Shit.
Go ahead.
Would you ever travel to perform?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to.
Where you wanna go?
I would want to go to Africa. I would want to know like how they would respond to my shit in Africa.
Speak it.
You
Speak it. Speak it.
All right, y'all. Give them a round of applause, y'all.
Thank
Give 'em a round of
you.
applause.
Hey, y'all gotta, hey, y'all up for another treat. Keep that same energy. Give it up for Dion.
Back to back on y'all ass.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Wait, which one you doing? Okay, sorry, I'll shoot.
Back to back.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Uncle Sugar.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
I know, right? It's crazy, right?
Come on, Libra.
You know what I'm saying? I am a Virgo. Like, don't get it twisted unless you're a Twizzler, okay?
Let's go.
All right, so you know, Caviar. I have been drinking, but you know, I think I was drinking the same stuff Sonya was drinking. So hopefully it's as good as hers. All right, so my poem is called Numb.
Yeah. No.
But you know what it's about already.
Yeah.
We talked about it.
Let me get my
All right, I'm pissed. Okay, not really, but should I be? I mean, probably because there's another dead body on the TV. I don't know how to feel because he was no friend of me. Chased down, gunned down by another op, another enemy. Bullets blasting in the heat of the night, but I sleep well because I still got my light. That makes me a little bad, right? Walking past red tape without a hint of fright.
Hey. Okay, Dion, blue light. Come on, Dion.
I was wondering what was up. I'm like, all right, keep going.
I was trying to catch up.
Come alongside you, you go and shit. Hey, hold on.
Okay, I'm right here. All right.
Okay, from the top, if you don't mind.
From the top. All right.
Yeah, this one. I'm sorry.
All right.
If you don't mind. See?
That's cool. That's cool.
No, you don't see the case I'm getting right here. You saw it, right?
All right. I'm pissed. Okay, not really, but should I be? I mean, probably because there's another dead body on the TV. I don't know how to feel because he was no friend of me. Chased down, gunned down by another op, another enemy. Bullets blasting in the heat of the night, but I sleep well because I still got my light. That makes me a little bad, right? Walking past the red tape without a hint of fright. I think I might be frostbitten because I'm just too numb. Streaming through different depths with the stroke of my thumb. Reading through every article, feeling a sentence too dumb. Heartstrings playing, but there's no rhythm in the drum.
Blue light, blue light, blue light, blue light. That's her.
I'm up here, so I'm not counting nobody blue lights this time. Alright. I think I might be frostbitten because I'm just too numb. Streaming through different depths with the stroke of my thumb. Reading through every article, feeling a sentence too dumb. Heartstrings playing, but there's no rhythm in the drum. Asking for a revolution while I'm warm in this bed. Thinking of convoluted solutions swimming in my head. Fires raging in the streets, too many neighbors dead. Surfing through Netflix for another episode of Penny Dread. Full of excuses, full of obtuses, full of intelligence, but my ignorance is translucent. Covered in sheets, painted with the color bliss. Walking to the store with another bullet missed. I've been trying to feel, but the numbness is real. Seeing another body rust in the dust, another brother killed. A brand new body, another different day. A brand new scripture for the preacher newscaster to spit and say. I know I should be shocked and surprised because it's one less soul alive. Another lost chance for one of us to live and thrive. But I'm a broken stereo, the type without a beat. Guess it's time to see what else is on the TV. That's my time.
Yeah, that was my question. So you sat there and you was like, obtuse?
Yes, that's exactly.
Wait, okay, so there's a story behind that. So you was sitting there when I said, I was like, ooh, that's cute.
That was the word.
That was cute. I was like, obtuses. And then I googled it. I was like, oh, wait, that was right. Yeah.
Obtuse just appeared in your mind.
It did. I was like, obtuses. And I was like, is that right? Does that make sense? Oh, it does. Any questions? You had a question?
Anything you want to say?
Okay. Well, yeah, I could comment on it a little bit. I'm sorry. Let me gather my tequila in my brain.
When you this talk, like when you are, do you write on your phone or you write with a pen and paper?
I was writing on my phone.
Okay, so you
In
write
between
on your
Disney
phone,
songs.
right? And you writing those sentences out. Like, what is that process like for you on the inside? Because your rhythm just flows like it's organic, like it's earthy, like you were born a poet. Like you're not like even fucking trying. Like your rhythm is just like you're sailing on the sea, you know all the currents.
I think that's the most accurate way to explain how I write stuff. Is riding on the wave. It's like you literally like put yourself in the picture book and then you write each word as it comes to you. And then, you know, the story writes itself and you just experience it and you put it on the paper. It's like painting. You just paint it out for yourself.
It's painting in the most beautiful way because you're watching the brush strokes, G.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Sorry, I should have.
But as far as my comment on it, so like when I first came in, I had writer's block. I didn't know what I was writing about. I was like, Purge. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. So I was talking to somebody. It was like we had a whole conversation. I'm like, girl, I don't know what the fuck to talk about. And she was like, I don't need it. She was like, you know, I feel a little ignorant about it or whatever. I'm like, I low key feel numb about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this stuff happens every single day. Yeah. You know, I'm like, yeah, I don't feel anything. I'm like, is that bad? I'm like, and she's like, well, write about that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm like, so, and I'm like, that's how I felt because it's like, I do feel numb to the violence. Like, I see it happen. People are dying. Tragedy is just normal. You could tell me a zombie attack is happening in Atlanta. I'm like, I bet that's probably true. Or whatever. You know, I'm gonna go get some milk from the store. Or whatever. I'm like, it shouldn't.
Like, oh, it's about time.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it shouldn't feel that way, but it is that way because you're used to it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why do you think it shouldn't be that way?
I don't know, because I feel like I should feel something. Like, I should feel something, right?
Desensitized.
Right, you desensitized to the violence. I mean, there was a shooting in front of my house, literally. Like, I went in the house, by the time I made it in the house, somebody had got shot, like, right in front of my house. I'm like, I felt shocked for a second, and then in the next moment, I'm like, all right, well, what am I finna eat for
Like
lunch?
you said, another bullet
Like,
passed.
it was, right, another bullet passed me, because I'm like, if I had been outside 5 more minutes, I'd have got shot. But I didn't, so I'm like, oh, well, time to watch TV, because tomorrow's gonna be the exact same thing.
Right.
You know, a repetition. Oh, there's another poem, let me stop. But, you know, that's what I got. Thank y'all.
Also, one more question.
What's up?
What happens to the piece you were gonna,
I'm gonna do it, if there's time, I'll do it later.
but,
I want y'all to get y'all stuff out first.
alright, so you said ain't no blue like that.
Right.
All right, y'all give him a round of applause. Y'all.
All right, everybody.
Give it up for Felicia Levi.
Hopefully.
All
Alright.
Put your hands together for Felicia.
Be careful for that cup.
Hello, everybody. So, I don't know. Last week I told y'all I was just gonna continue the poem.
Okay.
Yes. Come on with
So-
the challenge.
So,
Will rise.
hey.
Celebrations with the
Okay, now I'm high, so we can do this all night. Okay. I'm gonna read the last line from my last poem, and then I'm gonna continue on to this one. And I saw Chicago wipe a few people's tears, and some of the most talented people were born here. One of those people are you. But how can you be the best you when you don't know who you are? Don't forget, when you self-reflect, it's like taking a stroll with God. He'll show you how to show up authentically with no facade. He'll tell you exactly how you're made. He'll prove that the best opportunity to rest usually comes when you're most afraid.
Bullet. I need to hear that again.
He'll show you how to show up authentically with no facade. He'll tell you exactly how you're made. He'll prove the best opportunity to rest usually comes when you're most afraid. He'll show you how to cast down the principalities and how getting revenge off of principle is beneath you and petty and way too small a thought. God wants us to have more than what we've got. Not like houses, cars, or optional lovers. More like having the option of reinventing yourself and getting your life together. I have a brother. He's 9 years my senior. Purging himself from the many systems of racism is what I remember. He was always quiet, always seemed a little odd, because he made ambitious decisions in situations when the options didn't seem too broad. He allowed me to see him become him, which was a brave thing to do. And to be honest, it was very vulnerable of him as a black man, and he didn't have to. I want to pay homage to him. I saw him pulling himself out of school to educate himself better but still obtained a degree, then giving my mom rent money, taking the change out of his car's ashtray and giving it to me. And while mourning the loss of our mother, he took care of me. The thing that impressed me by far is when he bought his baby mama a new car and said he'll be driving her old one. And the wildest thing to me is that I read a lot, and the brain is my favorite thing to read about. And he just naturally tells me things that I had to read to find out. And when I asked him how he knows these things, he says, because I'm self-aware, and I purge negative emotions until positive ones appear. This is the same person who would steal my water I heated up in the crock pot because he forgot to heat it up his and we had no heat. The same one who would sit super close to the TV like his dad was a glass maker. This man became a generational curse breaker, a demon slayer, purging trauma in his bloodline. 2 properties, 3 kids, 1 wife, 10 years, taking his family on family vacations out of the country in the summertime. Our childhood was full of chaos, but he's still perfectly aligned. He had no example, no one to leave a constant imprint. He took his thoughts and drafted his mission, and now he's a blueprint. What good is it to talk about caviar plans, golden fixtures, and fast car ambitions if we have a fixed mindset? We call it comfort, but it's really fear that keeps us from doing something different. What good is it to be so adamant on protecting our feelings when it's better to guard our minds and imaginations? Because our future isn't in what we've seen, it's in our visions.
Any questions? Anything you want to say about your
I felt that just so deeply.
Well, I actually was inspired by that because I didn't know what I was going to write about when I saw the topic. I did not want to write about killing, though. So I was like, what can I do? Like, what can I talk about as far as purging? I thought about purging, like, our mindsets. And then my brother had actually just came over my house before I came here, and he was just talking to me, and I was like, wow, like, everything we've been through, from being poor, having no heat, losing our mom when we was young, like, I really just saw him just, like, become a whole man. And I'm just gonna be honest, like, I love black men. I got 8 brothers, I got 3 sons, no sisters, no daughters, and like, I've literally seen my brothers become men. I'm seeing my sons become men, and everything that y'all face with, everything that y'all go through, like, I just applaud y'all for even being in this room, because y'all could be either dead or in jail. And I just thank y'all, for real. Ain't nobody perfect, but when I look at my brother, I'm like, he is a miracle. He is a miracle. And I'm just grateful to know him. So I just wanted to write about that. So, thank you.
Can I just say something to you? I applaud you. I think you're a strong black woman. I swear, you bring that, you made my whole body shake. I don't know, because I'm like, I can't relate to that.
Thank you so much for that.
But you're strong.
Alright, y'all. Let me see. Alright, well, you know what? I guess I'll go. I get mine out the way. I ain't got my wood show. This wood show. Yeah, same. I had nobody for a third person yet.
So up next.
Alright, y'all. Coming to the flow. We got your host. One of y'all favorite hosts. 2 of us. Alright. Give it up for Derek, y'all.
Alright, y'all. Thank you. Alright. The Purge. You a fan of a hearse? Murder and blood and burials. Curses and code. We in plain sight, seeing your sicko mode. It's mayhem and maniac measures. The lengthens you cooking. Got Satan clapping. It's bullets already. Already keeping my head on a swivel in a convertible. A Chicago purge. Black on black ain't coincidental. They want the land, your rental. As you TikTok and dance, laws are implemented to cripple you. I heard the Klan say they purposely dropped alcohol and guns off to Chicago. Lightfoot tiptoeing. I heard the Klan say they purposely dropped alcohol and guns off to Chicago. Lightfoot tiptoeing. Dildoing. Can't feel these soles and shoes like the oversized suits. Plethora of lawsuits on hold.
One more, last one.
These bars.
Alright, so check it out. Alright. suits, plethora of lawsuits on hold, unjustifiable murders from the badge man, mentally disturbed and destroyed the black man, dropped out of class because of the curriculum. Curriculum victims resort to pistols. Administration swipe the trades, and parents look at their kids like, you don't know how to do shit but play games. Screwdriver, we got injections, elections, and erections pointed in the wrong direction. Your kindergarten class. The Purge is depopulation investment between your favorite TV show. Keep asking you if you sick. Sick of voting for assholes and laws that don't help you for shit. I thought we was battling a sex trafficking and woman snatching epidemic already. Cray cray, they throwing our kids on medication for being young and active.
Come on.
ADD, a damn dummy. If you keep voting for devils, you don't know.
Run that back.
Come on.
That's the piece right there.
You say what?
Run that shit
Come
back.
on,
Anybody who's raising a black boy, run that back.
They throwing our kids on medication for being young and active. ADD, a damn dummy. If you keep voting for devils, you don't know. Who wanna gentrify, look you in the eye, smile, then hope you die. Well, I dyed my clothes. Bought me some rose gold and covered my skin with thorns. Can you finally see I'm colorful? I ain't had no numbing cream for all these tattoos. I've been wedded to every Penflow every Wednesday. Now I spell it Wednesday. W-I-N. The Purge. Yeah. That's it.
That's my new favorite of yours.
Yeah.
That's my new favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. You went
All right. So, you know, you're the artist right now. Do we have any questions? Okay, hold on. Question in the back.
And I wrote it here, you know what I'm saying? So salute to the Penflow.
I got you, because you gotta be having the less elaborate questions, you know what I'm saying? You gotta save those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say, are you a speaker from somewhere else? Like, are you a speaker anywhere else, like, besides here, whatever?
Working on that. I'm getting my confidence and practice here as well.
You
So
sound like an activist to me. You sound like you need
Like your voice used to be.
I'm a coach. So, you know, I've been coaching children for a long time, about 20 years at least. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Any other questions? That's it. Yeah. So, thank y'all. Yeah. What's up? Oh, I'm sorry. What's up?
Just in like your journey in finding your rhythm, like do you feel like the message has become clearer or your rhythm has become clearer or both? Is that a weird question? Like has the message, have you been like, the more you've been tapping in, are you finding like that, you know, you riding the wave? Because like your rhythm has become like something that's very unique to you.
Yeah. I've been practicing it, but what I find here is the way that you want to say it, because I'm used to like I have different styles, and one of them of course might be more common than the others, but here it make you want to say it right because we write it here, so you want to get the flow right, and you know, I be nervous just like everybody else because you want to get it right. We all just wrote it, but people like Sonya, you know, saying like she, you know what I'm saying, she do this, she do it in her sleep, but she spit it like she been practicing hers, and she write it right here. So yeah. Tisa too, you know what I'm saying? You know, so. But yeah, but thank y'all though. Salute to y'all. I'm getting my practice with y'all, and y'all inspire me. What up?
I don't have a question, but I got a comment.
What's up?
So I've been knowing you a long time, and I remember when you first started letting me hear some of the poetry, and it was always about like, it was love song kind of poetry.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing the growth, and now that was just raw what you just spit. I think once we play it back, I think that shit was heavier than what we got from it right now. You dropped some science in it. You dropped a lot of science in it.
For sure.
So y'all go way back.
The life of the injection.
Life foot tiptoe.
It was from the neighborhood. So when I was like, you know what I'm saying, grammar school.
That was heavier than we actually. I think we heard it, but it ain't land. That's that piece.
For sure. Salute. I've been trying to get this man respect for a minute. He got the dope ass beats. You know what I'm saying? That's a beat I've been trying to get from him. He like, you know, hold on, hold it, man, hold it. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all though. Man, who we got next? Who we going? Ariel, you ready?
Yeah.
Ariel, you ready? Oh, I see that man going too. I'm like, you need somebody fire right now. Ariel, you ready? Alright, do it. Come on, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go, man. You know. Hey, y'all, because I'm winging it tonight. I didn't put a list together tonight, y'all. I didn't do a list tonight. Sonya and Dion made it easy for me, you know what I'm saying? And that was perfect. And I was like, perfect, you know what I'm saying? So I'm winging it. So whenever y'all ready, whoever want to go next, you just, okay, back. Yeah, give me that look like great.
I guess he's lying.
How y'all doing? I ain't finna go as crazy as everybody just went crazy. Just for a little piece. Blow them black trucks up, nigga. Get ready to ride. Better be down for them stick ups and them homicides. Fuck you talking about? They letting niggas out of jail. And funky ass Joe Biden giving out crack pipes. This whole world going to hell. Guns and butter, baby. Guns and butter, baby. Guns and butter, baby. Guns and butter, baby. Bam, bam. It's a purge. You got some urge to splurge, motherfucker. You got some nerve. Now when I kick you to the curb, you gonna call me Karate Kid. Never knew how much liquor had liquor in the store until I looted it. Oh Lord. So I keep going? Yeah. Now when I kick you to the curb, you gonna call me Karate Kid. Never knew how much liquor had in the stove until I looted it. Get ready for the purge, nigga. Don't get nervous. Grab your gun, nigga. Don't get nervous. PURGE. If it was actual a purge, you probably won't see me. Purge. Purge. That's my piece. Thank you. Any questions? Any?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, where you going? Just take me with you.
We just go down.
You always talk about your pieces as if they have no depth to them, but they absolutely fucking do.
They have depth.
They have so much more depth than you ever acknowledge.
Oh, I appreciate it.
He'll kick my ass, but
Oh man, I be putting my heart in it, like real shit.
for real.
When I be, you know what I'm saying?
Your heart isn't it?
I be in the kitchen and shit.
Hey y'all, and FYI, hey, this is Dewey's first time doing poetry at the Penflow, like period, like at the Penflow.
Oh yeah, I've been coming like 4 weeks.
Yep. He's like, I'm like, how long you been doing this? He's like, it started at the Penflow. I'm like, bro, you got style and shit. I'm like, bro, the natural, man.
I like this shit. It's groovy. You feel me? Yeah.
I want you to elaborate if you can. The guns and butter, that shit was poetic.
Guns
Guns and butter, that shit's dope shit. Like, that's poetic. Can you elaborate? Like, what were you thinking? Where were you at?
When I was thinking about the purge and shit, I was just thinking about guns and money. Like that's all you gonna need. Shit. It's all about guns and butter, baby.
That was hard.
But yeah, it's when purge we need guns and money. Shit. Yeah. That's why I was coming with that though. That's why I was coming with that. You're gonna need guns and money. So, guns and butter, purge. That's all makes sense to me.
Yeah, I had a question. So do you feel like your style is like, because I feel like your style is like
pimp poetry. It's like me trying to be like, yeah, y'all, what you talking about? Like, you be saying that like a lot.
Yeah. I don't know, this is...
It be real smooth. Cause I don't feel like when you talk to have no depth. I just feel like you just being real, like, taking us on the ride. Cause I be feeling what you're saying. Especially when you did the Chicago thing. And you was talking about like the 50 cents, the chips, the thoughts, all the shit like that. It was like, taking us on the ride. Maybe just like you high. You be just talking like real vibey or something like that. I think it's pimp poetry. What do you think it is?
I like that. You can call it pimp poetry. I love that. I know. Yeah. I just be flowing. I get high and shit. Like when I first came here, I didn't know, and then I got sat at the corner, at the counter and shit. That counter got some little vibe to it. I don't know, but yeah. They be having the music playing and shit up there. You know what I'm saying? Have a little cup, be in my thoughts. You know. Yeah. Basically. Yeah, but that's not.
All right, y'all. So a little round of applause.
All right, everybody, put your hands together for Sultry Soleil.
She had.
Right, guys. Thank you.
PURGE Palooza. As I plant my pen to parcel apart this PURGE Palooza, it makes me feel heavy. Because I have been doing my own purge of papers and people from my life to protect my peace for some time now. You know how you divide them papers in stacks. Keep toss in that gray stack of unsure. You straight had, I've straight had to cut motherfuckers from my team, Sonia, especially if I sense their motives were pure. Put a pause on procrastination as it is getting more hectic in these streets. Gotta renew the FOID card and get that conceal and carry just in case I gotta bury an unsavory, misguided punk trying to prey on my vulnerabilities. As these projected, perceived purge laws go into effect, it plunges me into a place of uncertainty because it seems like the purge has already begun. Like Russia purging people next door for oil, or a mom drowning her 3 babies on Coney Island. What the fuck?
Wow.
Daily I'm processing the shit happening around the corner, from the crib to babies dying with their bibs still on. I find refuge in my castle in Inglewood, and when I visit Black Cheers on Wednesday at Penflow, where everybody knows my name and they're always glad I came. Let's hold each other close.
More ways than one.
Let's hold each other close, as none of us holds the crystal ball to the future, or know when or if the purge will strike us, or the ones closest to us. You have been warned. Prepare for PURGE-a-Palooza.
Any questions? Anything you want to say? Oh, question.
I was gonna ask, like, it was so many layers and so many things going on. How did you just kind of decide on what you were gonna write about?
These are things that I live in. I live in Inglewood. So the purge has already begun. whether we started it or not, whether we're a byproduct of a bigger plan for us to kill ourselves. It's unfortunate that we can't come together in these kind of spaces to grow and heal. But it is what it is. But if a punk come on my door, at Sonia's door, at Sonia Castle, he better be ready to die. That's on period. Yeah. Any other questions?
How did you come up with Palooza? What made you add Palooza to it?
Because it seems like everywhere you hear, if it's not overseas, it's in Detroit. If it's not Detroit, it's Chicago. It's somewhere, some heinous shit is happening. So it's like a heinous festival, a festival of just people doing stupid shit. And not just our people. PURGE-a-palooza. And it's unfortunate. But we have to cling to each other and figure out what part we're going to play in it. You know, what side of it we're going to be on. Because if we don't come together, it's going to be worse. We have to come together. We have to find a way to put aside our differences with one another so we can have another day.
Yeah, that's what my piece was going to start going next.
Yeah.
That's the only part that I left out. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, because of course we know the problem, but of course we're supposed to
come
come to the solution, because the problem been going, like you said.
The problem is not going, it's bigger than...
lack of love for elders or respect for elders been going on, thieving, drugs, all that stuff been popping. It's been
definitely, it's been happening, but what's worse is the unseen, the unknown. So we have to prepare on some level, whether it's spiritually, whether it's physically, whether it's protecting your own. We have to prepare for whatever the unknown is. So,
yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. Sultry, so damn.
I may need a beat from you to go under my poetry.
Alright, what's up, Marcus? You ready? What's Tisa? She said everybody, you ready? Oh, Ray, you ready? Okay, hey, tell Tisa she can take her time. Tell Tisa she can take her time. Okay. Alright, y'all, y'all give it up for Raymond. Y'all give it up for Ray. Give it up for Ray, y'all. Put y'all hands together.
Purge. What is the purge? An abrupt or violent removal of people? The movie was part 1. Real life is the new sequel. The purge is now a new law. It's smoke and mirrors. I'm gonna give it to you raw. You gotta see past the media and the bylaw. What you hear and what you see is not what you saw. So let's play devil's advocate. The media tell you what they want for their benefit. They lie and discriminate. Now the innocent people are free. Are we supposed to be scared for our lives and our safety? Pay attention to the content, the reference to violence. The media creates a picture that's not approved by my archdiocese, by my archdiocese. So why are we scared? Because the Purge was a movie that promotes 24-hour violence for our civil duty. So when you hear Purge, the new law, you hear violent. Reality, innocent people are free, but those words are kept silent. Now people want to grab their guns and prepare for a war. The words you're reading in the media is just an eyesore. The Purge, what's the Purge? The Purge is the new law. It's smoke and mirrors. I'm gonna give it to you raw. Yeah. Oh, my bad. Y'all got questions. Anybody got questions?
Any questions?
So, what is they trying to do?
To me, for the Purge?
Yeah, like, what are you saying?
I mean, so to me, it's smoke and mirrors. They tell you all this stuff about everybody getting violence, they letting all these criminals out. But what about the innocent people that's in jail? Ain't nobody thinking about that. It's a lot of innocent people in jail. Y'all know these people. Everybody in here knows somebody that's innocent in jail. So they getting free now. So why is the media creating this? Oh, y'all need to get, it's a purge. What is really a purge? So stop thinking it's about to be violence. It might not be. It's innocent people out here want to get a job and start their life and be with their kids and be with their family. Come on, man, stop playing. It's smoke and mirrors.
They just can't afford to blind out.
I'm just saying, but it's still smoke and mirrors. So that's just that's why I say let's play devil's advocate, because they tell you this and everybody think this. It might not be that.
But don't you think that even though, that you're saying all of that, we still shouldn't be naive to the fact that it's still stuff going on, even though propaganda and all this stuff, it has a play on people's minds. So it's like we have to think of pros and cons. I feel like we should at least prepare ourselves to educate ourselves about our surroundings and what's going on, even if it is just a prop or whatever like that. But look how they did COVID, had us all locked up, all type of stuff or whatever like that, and we had no control.
Right, but that is facts. But that's why I also said the good stuff they keep silent. They only promoting the bad stuff. It's still innocent people getting free. Don't forget about that part. That's all. I'm just saying. So let's not focus on the bad part.
It was dope, bro. I appreciate it. That's what this is for. It's definitely for the perspective. I was thinking it.
Who got next?
Alright, next up, hey, Ariel, you ready? TC, you ready? TC, you ready? Yeah, come on, TC. Yeah. Baby, great. Go on. That's why I said.
No, ain't no ending. Look, y'all ain't supposed to be ending y'all.
Everybody put your hands together for Tisa.
I did not finish.
I
couldn't finish.
I ain't finished either.
I said I didn't finish.
Me neither.
No, yeah, they was helping me make sure my top was right. Oh, blush mark.
What?
Blush mark.
Blush mark?
Blush. Why do you want to know? You want one? You want Javon, like, where did you get it? Because I need one. Javon, like, I need one. Let me know. Where do you get it?
She like.
Because I was talking to her, because she heard me, and you like, no, where did you get it? I need one.
I'm the prime conversation.
You know you love marketing.
Okay, I'm about to read, but
You know you love promotion.
you just. I need you to know I didn't get to finish, but they said, hey, that's the point. You're not supposed to finish sometimes. Who said what?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'm ready.
I'm tripping. All right, let me see if I can do this right. I was practicing because I was like, I don't know if I can do this in the right, flow that it's supposed to go. I know that, but it was going with my flow. It was like, okay, if I grab it, I know that. It was just gonna go with my flow. It was gonna be like, I'd be like, ooh, like if I wanted to grab, if I want to rub on it, can I do that? Thank you, Todd. Thank you. If I wanna rub it, can I rub it? Thank you, Todd. Maybe if I just wanna rub it, you know what I'm saying? It might do something for me. Thank you, Tyrell. We're all like, yeah, rub it. Yeah, rub it. Okay. All right, let me get in. Okay. All right. Shut up, Dion. Okay. I gotta remember the flow of most of this. Okay. I'm drunk. Okay.
Don't be tequila. Stay focused.
Tyrone gave me tequila. I just want everybody to know that. And I don't drink tequila.
He gave all of
So,
us tequila.
and I'm trying to.
All the time, every week you get.
That's how I know it's gonna be amazing. So I'm ready to eat it up. Because you drunk like the rest of us.
All right. Okay, let's do it. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go. All right, the purge. The purge. Enrage me so you can cage me. Never mind, set me free to be what you see me to be, a nuisance to the blue society. Ruthless in my own society. Let me loose despite my non-sobriety. What are you proving? Who are you choosing to serve? Your own agenda or my ventral premammillary nucleus nerve? Contribute to my depression. Contribute to my depression and then excuse my aggression. The devil is in the details. Who's really losing if this act fails? The goal, kill all the black boys. So why not guinea pig Illinois? Makes sense, right? Put me in your field with no fence, right? Then watch me as I run free and I slaughter your daughters and make your innocents into martyrs for the cause. Fuse genocide into laws and it disappears in the background. Your fears slip through the cracks now. With non-violent offenders, no, I mean slightly violent offenders. No, these are violent offenders. So wait, what the fuck? I surrender my humanity, cause now when I bear arms against the unreformed, niggas that done came in my yard, I'm more likely to be the villain because I can't get a gun card.
Blue light. 4 bars back. Just 4 bars back.
I did enjoy that line.
That's hard. That's hard.
Hey, wait, I don't even know what to go back to.
4 bars back. 4 bars back.
My humanity, cause now when I bear arms against the unreformed, niggas that done came in my yard, I'm more likely to be the villain because I can't get a gun card. It's killing. I understand. It's so many in prison that committed to no crime. So many that could be out living if they had enough dime. I done listened to the arguments on both sides. And I'm honestly not completely sure of all the wrongs and rights. I just know I want my rights. I just know that I don't want to have to fight when my baby's taken and you can't do shit until I'm looking at my baby's grave and this is all I have cause there's just no haven. What the fuck does this mean? Will we be saved or will we be cleaned from demons? Will we have a way or will we be put in the way of demons? Enrage me and don't cage me so I can't show you my full wrath and perfects dwell in my aftermath and let it be known and there's no purge in my wrath at the least but at least we can all benefit from the cut of the tax. Is it worth it? We can all but at least we can all benefit from the cut of the tax. Is it worth it? Tell me, is it worth it? Y'all saying from the police we will get some accountability, but with these body cams, are you seeing excuses or are you seeing me? And I didn't finish. That was it. Thank you.
She said, I'm about to bring this strip and kill these motherfuckers. Any questions?
Any questions?
I have a question. You don't have something to say.
You in that pillow room, your ass went to work. I saw your ass. She was in the corner.
I really didn't. I didn't get to. I would have loved to finish on this subject. Like,
Can you say the
this
part
is
again
dope.
that led up to the tax? Can you say
Tax?
something that led up to
About
the
tax?
Because I heard it was a bar. It's bars.
Yeah, because I didn't get to say that one right. Okay, it was something about tax. Let me see. Where is it?
But while she's finding that, everybody please tune into the YouTube that we have.
Oh, I got it.
I'll
Okay.
share it to you first.
So that part was, enrage me and don't cage me, so I can't show you my full wrath, and perfects dwell in my aftermath, and let it be known that there's no purge in my wrath, but at least we can all benefit from the cut of the tax. Is it worth it? Tell me, is it worth it? You saying from the police we would get some accountability, but with these body cams, are you seeing excuses or are you seeing me?
All over again,
That's brand new.
Yeah,
So
that
you
shit
ain't
real.
remember it like you would have had you memorized it. That shit was a bar.
Yeah, you know, we don't get to memorize our stuff, so it's like you gotta kind of go off the head, right? When you're reading it, it's like you know how you want to say it, but you don't say it like that all the time.
I showed you get home like, well, if I memorize this, y'all do it one time.
Right, if we had I feel like we should have one of those nights. Like, come with some shit that you memorized. I think we should do one of those nights.
Hey, do a lot of people in here listen to yourself? Do y'all listen to the performance afterwards? Like somebody
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should do a night where we come in with some stuff we memorize because that should be deeper. Like, cause I ain't know how to. I wanted to say this. Like and I think we all say that. Like, I ain't know how I wanted to say that, but if you practice, I'm saying if you practice, like if we practice, like it'll be dope.
Right here, I see his big nails. Alright, y'all, give him a round of applause, y'all.
Alright, everybody give it up for Ariel. Give it up for Ariel.
Come on,
I read one word on the page.
I see y'all visited the dictionary today on this one. I did.
Yeah.
I was in here. Purge words. Obtuse. Okay.
You threw something out that one.
Okay, guys.
I
was.
I heard you.
I don't know how to really feel about my piece. And I don't like doing disclaimers either, but it's just like, this purge, it was real tricky, honestly. I kind of like when you guys do stuff that's kind of tricky to help us, like, as writers get into it. But it's just like, I don't know, it made my anxiety jump a little because, yeah, I don't need the light. The light give me anxiety. But like, yeah. Why don't they just trap these niggas in a project so they can just kill each other?
Wow. Okay.
All right. Okay.
No, for real, because
she said church for real.
Why don't they just trap these niggas? Why don't they just trap these niggas in a project so they can all kill each other? Raising a king in this shit, single black mother.
Hey.
No statistic here, not like any other. Gotta buy a Glock and pretend I'm nice. I be undercover. Message to my brothers, pay attention. Cover your head because life as we know it seems to be hanging by a thread. Breaking news, this just in. Another nigga dead. I feel like they'll be like zombies in the streets. Really, I'm scared. Makes me think about network and things like net worth, things that make sense. I gotta think about what's going on right now. No time to reminisce. Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. That's what they was screaming. It ain't just my imagination. Niggas, stop dreaming.
Okay.
Wake up, niggas. Wake up. Niggas got crackhead feelings for water and they fiending. I feel like everybody might try. I feel like anybody might try you. They just need a reason.
Dang.
Crazy, it starts January 1st. Wintertime, ain't that open season? Survival of the fittest. If they with it, I'm with it. No time to be scared. I'm standing on business. Feelings of anxiety to educate myself. Lord, please let this purge don't affect my health. Was too busy running it up, trying to create generational wealth. I gotta pay attention. That's it.
Amen. That's the gospel right there. That's the gospel.
Any questions? Any questions?
I tried. I was sitting at the table this time instead of going to the pillow room. So I was just like, yeah, it do. It's just like, it's, I don't know. It do. It had a different type of bag. They were saying business. I was any questions?
Yeah, nice.
What made you like write about like the worth, the net worth, things that make sense, and then you kept talking about generational wealth? What made you write about that in the midst of a purge though?
Because it's like, when I think about network, I mean like knowing people, because my eyes, I'm short. I got a short people complex. I'm a little woman and I have a son. People think I'm a child, like I'm 28, like, you know what I'm saying? And I have a 3-year-old son, and I just be feeling like it's about who you know. You gotta know somebody while this is going on. You gotta have somebody look out for you. It's not simple sometimes like, oh, I can look out for myself. I do have my gun license. I do know how to shoot a gun, but I can only protect so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm raising a black son in the midst of a gang war, all type of stuff going on by my crib. So it's just like, yeah, the purge been going on, but people not understanding like it's escalated now because everybody talking about it, because they, man, you know, they finna stop getting locked up for certain shit. I'm finna, like, people are stupid. Like, I hear niggas talk every day in the store, minding my business, buying my son Tyson chicken nuggets, you know, I'm in the line. Somebody talking about killing somebody. Like, they're talking about robbing. They're talking about banks. People talking about stealing ATMs. I kid you not. Like, I work around rappers and creatives all the time. They always be saying dumb stuff when they're high. And it's just like, it's a lot of crazy stuff that's been going on, and I just want us all to not be ignorant, just be prepared, just individually, mentally, spiritually, like she said, using this place as a place of refuge. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not inviting everybody and their mama up in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. While we undercover and trying to fix things the way we want it or whatever like that, I'm not inviting everybody who got a messed up mindset and gonna come messing some stuff up in here. I'm not inviting everybody here. I feel like your spirit gotta be right to be invited here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we need to just, I feel like the purge, it was a good topic. Thank you guys for like pulling that out of us, because it needs to be talked about. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of that. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Thank you. I think, I guess it's a good time to segue into
So we got a second. We gonna go ahead and say, which I believe we don't have any reason. So we gonna go ahead and get into this topic real quick of discussion. I believe that was laws. How do y'all feel about laws?
At this point, it seems like laws are bullshit and it's like a rigged game. Unfortunately, you know, it's you try to get the right people in office to represent you and reflect you, but it seems like it's not about us, it's more about them getting ahead. So it is what it is. It's a shit show. We just got to figure out how we're going to navigate the shit.
I think laws, essentially, they're not for the black community. They're for other communities. They're for policing other communities. They only think about the black community when they think about laws. Even with a lot of things, I think laws are typically only to police those in higher power who benefit. I think a lot of people in the black community don't benefit these laws. Like this thing they got on January 1st, it's not going to help us. It's not for us. It's for them. Typically, they can gentrify the neighborhood if half of us is dead.
Something to say about this?
Yeah, I feel like laws is right now, currently, I feel like laws is bullshit. It's like they're made for people to set up to go against the grain. Like, it's like, hey, don't touch this, but hey, you know, don't touch this. Hey, don't touch this. Goofy as hell. Like, it's like they trying to set us up. They playing with us all. No, for real, they playing with us for real. Like, I feel like laws, what laws? What we learned in school, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we have to pass the Constitution, it's like we all free falling right now. We just waiting to see what's gonna happen next. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. It's a regular law. Look both ways before you cross the street. But even then, you might get hit. Like, it's just crazy. And we don't know. Shit. I don't know.
I be wondering how many people still locked up for weed and like weed is
Like,
legal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now that weed is legal, is anybody else still sitting down for weed? That's what I be wondering.
Yeah.
They let out.
Kim Kardashian ain't let out yet. It's still free love in the joint.
Man, that's crazy. This cat got 8 years in her life for a joint. Yo, what you say? What you say, bro?
I think, you know, laws, it's a difference between lawful and legal, because you could break the law and you can get the right lawyer, you could beat the case. So laws, and then you have people in certain positions of power that are breaking every law nationally.
Yeah, but the ones who get away with it, though.
Control, I mean, I think we need law and order, but the people who are creating and using the law need to be ethical, and they need to be the right people to enforce it. It used to be illegal to drink alcohol water. You know what I'm saying? So, it used to be illegal to be, in some states it was illegal to be outside if you black after 8 p.m.
That's why they made laws for black people.
Exactly. So,
Jaywalking. You get locked up for jaywalking. They made laws for black people.
Exactly.
That's why they made laws.
It's a whirlwind.
All right, anybody back there in the back? Anybody back there? Anybody? Anybody in the back?
Does anybody have anything to say about
the topic?
Yes. No? Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Because I heard y'all back there talking. It's like we couldn't hear y'all if y'all had something to say. That's all. All right. That being said, we ain't got nothing else to say about it.
Y'all said it.
Well, I guess I
Alright, y'all, get back into the show. Let's see who else we got. Emily, you performing tonight? Emily?
Why do you look behind me?
Emily, you performing tonight? No. Who else didn't go yet? Who else hasn't went that want to perform? Who else? Want to go? Test room, you ready? You ready?
Every Wednesday.
I'm just saying, like, no, like, we don't always like, no, we're talking about, like, laws and the purge and shit. It's some shit I don't want recorded. You know what I mean? Is that weird?
No.
I mean, we just don't want you, we just cut you out. That's all.
Yeah, I can
We just cut you out.
I cut the feed.
We can cut you out. We know you work for the government. Shit. Shut up. You know, you and them samurai niggas. Alright, well, shit. I guess I love you.
Alright, everybody, put your hands together for your other host. Joe Yeah. AKA Script. Yeah.
Right.
Man, I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue about how I wanted to hit this either. Oh man, you know I actually had a fun time opening up last week. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was able to read it how I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? All right. Here we go. What we buy into? What did we get thrown into? We got caught into what they need for their votes. They didn't even ask us what we needed. They assumed lesser laws will make us happy, free, save some money. But soon the crazy will see fresh meat let loose with no direction. The government freshly intended on their success on tensions being high. Take the prisoners out and bring them back in. Cause recurring income. Passively passing over the minds of the people. There isn't a lot of food, the population is high, let's charge higher prices, survive fighting over hunger and common sense. Make commonwealth no longer wealthy, raise the bar higher. then they can't even dream to touch, because with no ambition, the man don't give a fuck. Let me see. The government freshly intended on their success on tensions being high. Take the prisoners out, bring them back in, cause recurring income. Passively passing over the minds of the people. There isn't a lot of food, the population is high, let's charge higher prices. Survive fighting over hunger and common sense. Make commonwealth no longer wealthy. Raise the bar higher than they can even dream to touch, because with no ambition, the man don't give a fuck. When together we are stronger, so separate us with sickness. So the system can become stronger, we are symptoms of mice in a cage. Kurt's experiment to see how long it takes us to drown. Story told when history comes back.
Can you run it back?
To what? Okay. Let me see. Then let me see. Let's charge higher prices. Survive fighting over hunger and common sense. Make commonwealth no longer wealthy. Raise the bar higher than they can even dream to touch. Because with no ambition, the man don't give a fuck. When together we are stronger, so separate us with sickness. So the system can become stronger. We are a symptom of a mice in a cage. Kurt's experiment to see how long it takes us to drown. Stories told and history comes back around. To create a superhero, you have to create a villain. The Purge. You see how I created the image, you know what I'm saying?
Separate us with sickness, man. That was the bar, but I also need to. I would have said when he said blue light. That was the one I was going to tell you to go back to when I was gone. But it was some bar. Let's see.
Let me see. Any questions? Any questions? Why am I asking? You the host, man.
Yeah. Anybody? Y'all got any questions?
No. Question back. No, I'm the artist today. I'm taking the artist. I'm taking the artist point. You say what?
Explain your piece. Yeah, so you want to say something about your piece right there?
Yeah. I was waiting for questions, just in case y'all didn't ask. Let's see. I feel like they always been back and forth as far as like how much taxpayers pay on prisoners or whatever. But at the same time, they ain't gonna be like, oh, so shit, I'm a business owner, I want the money, so fuck that. In order for us to give you that, we have to have this. So we're gonna do this. What do we have? I feel like if you let the people out that has history of stuff like that already, they're gonna do it again. So that's money coming in constantly recurring income. So it's like why not? I'll take that over anything. If I was them, and then it's like after a while, when they're probably realizing things that we may not know or things that we do know, it's like they got to figure out a way to make it more make more food for the rich, make more gas for the rich. So and that to happen, it's like they see us as animals, like how we see other animals. They gotta depopulate us, some way, some fashion, So it's like in order to do that, it's like now you gotta figure out the experiment is, will they survive fighting over hunger, or will they have common sense and figure out how to feed each other, or is it gonna be an instant or a constant battle, But in history shows that they've done a lot of things to us, and it didn't turn out how they thought it would be. As far as like drugs went into their community, also violence going into their community, also opioids. They thought it was gonna hit us, but it didn't like that. It went into their community. So with this situation, I mean, it may not. I based off of what history's been shown, I don't think it's gonna work out how they think it's gonna work out personally. So that's why I put on here actually about history, because I feel like that's a very important thing. And then I feel like while we're going against the government and trying to go against the police or how they go about their laws, and now we're seeing them, everybody seeing them as the bad guy. It's like you have to kind of create a bad guy so you can save the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what can we do to save the day? You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's let the people out of jail. Let's whatever, and then save the day. And then now we're the good guys all over again. Yeah, because they forgive us anyway all the time, super fast. They forget. And then we get caught in this shit right here, you know what I'm saying? Now we worrying, and now they pushing us in the house, and now I want to go out. Whereas it's like violence just don't hop out the sky shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like people scared to step out the damn door. I'm like, is there anybody around you first off to be scared? You know what I'm saying? Like, you good? Yeah, it's just that now they putting us in this anxiety, in this fear 24/7 by doing all this stuff. And yeah, it could be an experiment for Illinois or Chicago, but I feel like I said, it ain't gonna work out how I didn't think it's gonna work out. Was I talking too long? He said he was getting the red light. All right, Are we missing anybody? No, we're good.
So we got
So you going so the whole time. Take my seat back. We got Mishana and we got Tess.
we got one more. Yeah, we got another one. Hold on, man.
Yeah, we take like 2 hours, right? So you gotta perform that. What you wrote? That's the next.
You gonna sit down for real? Hell yeah.
To what? To perform?
Yeah.
Just the one.
Girl, if you don't stand up. Oh my God.
All
right.
For sure.
So mad short, I wrote this when I got here. I got here super late.
We'll be happy that you stood up.
Not sure what's wrong. Will this really make a difference for the better or make even more turns for worse? Already living in a world so chaotic, you gotta survive to manage to find your own peace. The way evolution has evolved, ain't no way you can't prepare for a war we all been forced to fight. Cause ready or not, bullets don't got no name on it, so I continue to keep my name out the nine's mouth, one trigger. And that's all I have.
Okay. Where you
Alright, everybody give it up for Tess.
Okay, hi everyone. Hello, hello. So this is like super short, but I feel like everybody, I feel like everybody was super deep tonight and I was not deep, but.
That song? The girl with the brain. What else?
So, I'm gonna sing. Okay, it's the Purge, right?
Let's go.
They start with releasing the 400, along with new rules. I guess they figure since they cannot kill us, they expect us to kill ourselves or each other. Lawlessness will have everyone on edge, looking over their shoulder, suspecting any and everyone. Killings every weekend, shootings on the highway. The purge has already taken place. These laws will only make these acts of violence much more prevalent if there is no repercussions for actions. Mourning senseless deaths. Just imagine when people get in their feelings and they can do any and everything without having to be locked up. Anger is a poison. You must purge anger from your mind, or else it will corrupt your greater nature. That's it.
Now look, don't be following what Mishana do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know.
Alright.
Any questions? No? Okay, great. Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all give it up for Tess. Thank you. Alright, y'all, give it up for Crystal. Yeah. Give it up for Crystal. Where she at? She coming from the back. It's all good. Here she go. Everybody give it up for Crystal. Give it up for Crystal.
This is short and sweet. Short. Okay. So,
You wanna hold that bag on the chair or something?
that's fine.
Bag like got some weight on it. Ooh.
She with the bag. She gonna topic tonight.
That bag said.
Where you want us?
Hey, that bag said.
Anybody want a problem in that bag?
Y'all carry everything. Y'all
The purge, for
first.
real. No, okay, so this is a little different. Okay, so it says, I free myself from emotional deviance. The urge from those familiar feelings. I've learned that lustful feelings lead to past demons.
And those demons is the reason I felt depleted. Purge.
Blue light, you got blue light.
Run that whole thing.
We're talking about the whole thing. It was a haiku. You can read it back.
I'll read it back. Speaking to the mic. I free myself from emotional deviance, the urge from those familiar feelings. I've learned that lustful feelings lead to past demons, and those demons is the reason I felt depleted. Purge.
You got any questions? Hold on, we got
questions.
What made you take that approach?
Because purge doesn't necessarily mean like something horrific and, mean. Sometimes you can purge yourself from, just those feelings that you shouldn't have, just to say, I'm going to release. Release is to me, purge is like a release to me. So it's not necessarily about purging the streets, everybody killing each other or anything like that. So that's the road I took when I looked at purge. Yeah. Because a lot of times we all go back to our old ways and try to get that familiar thing going, and it's not healthy. So,
I feel like we should all think like that. Because when you think negative thoughts such as purge, is killing, like, it turns out to be healing. But if you have like good thoughts
and about healing,
then it can be changed.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, give a round of applause. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right, anybody else? Anybody else? All right, everybody, put your hands together for Skinny.
Boy, you just missed, boy. You're about to close up.
Hey, everybody.
Yo.
How's everybody doing?
Yo, what up, Skinny?
Well, let me like my doink. There's a purge going on out here. It is a purge out here. Y'all be careful. So, I was in the back writing a little something, just free balling. It go like this. If you took your PPP and went to the mall and splurged, don't be alarmed by what you've heard. Things about to get absurd. And shit is mind-blowing. So leave your wig on the curb. Bitch, it ain't time for hoeing. It's time to get in the word. Yeah, I'm knowing it's lit.
I know, right?
Hello. All right, here we go. If you took your PPP and went to the mall and splurged, don't be alarmed by what you've heard. Things about to get absurd. And shit is mind-blowing. So leave your wig on the curb. Bitch, it ain't time for hoeing. It's time to get in the word. Yeah, I'm knowing it's lit. Just wait for the burn. And if you've been living wrong, it's too late to learn. Cause it's EBK, motherfucker, everybody killer. And if you fucked over me, you one dead ass nigga, my patience wore thin. I done seen people I love go out their way to do me in. How could I not want to plot for sweet revenge? Fuck the judge, I got a grudge deep within. Spin a block, let off shots, then spin again. I was just taught, it ain't my fault. I say it ain't my fault, I was just taught the laws of men. Only child, mama proud, look at your boy win. That's all I got. So I was just feeling the vibe of the purge, how I would be in the purge. And I just took that feelings and expressed myself. And really, if you listen to me, there's a lot of things that happened to me in my life. And I really got grudges, but I say, you know what, I'll let that be the Lord's battle. And every time I do that, I elevate in my life. So take that and maybe that'll help somebody.
Alright, yes sir. I didn't.
Let me go ahead and drop one. I can't play too, but I want to.
Okay, everybody put your hands together for philosophy.
I dropped the philosophy. It's feel for you now. It's feel for you.
Feel for you.
Feel for you. All right, so I came late too. I just dropped a short one, so it's like it's a haiku. I brought a haiku, and I'm gonna call it "I Ain't Going." All right, so in regards to the purge, I tell you what the purge is. They want us to be walking around nervous, but rather than roam around feeling worthless, I'm staying focused on my perfect purpose. While usurpers attempt to turn our universe souls into a circus. I ain't going. Alright, I'll tell you what a purge is. Got us walking around nervous, but rather than roaming around feeling worthless, I'm staying focused on my purpose. While usurpers attempt to turn our universe souls into a circus. I ain't going. Thank y'all for inviting me too.
Thanks, brother.
Thank y'all for inviting me. Appreciate y'all.
Alright, y'all, so next week, I believe we already have an idea for a topic for next week. Honestly, I don't think it's gonna be obsession, right? That we talking about. So, yeah, obsession. What? You gonna forget it. I know you will. Right, there you go. Surprise. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Yep. Besides that, definitely check out the YouTube page again on Instagram. You can go to the Instagram Penflow page, and the link is on YouTube. We got some episodes on there.
Follow me this per person.
I think that's follow the Instagram page, Penflow, on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, that's all I
Yeah. Man, thank y'all, man. Y'all been great. Y'all been amazing. For real. Yeah, that's it. Everybody oh yeah, it was. I do remember now what it was too. Go ahead, my love. I remember what it was.
I just want to say thank y'all for inviting me. This was y'all gave me a different type of energy. I'm not used to being around this type of stuff right here, and this stuff dope as ever. All y'all voice was dope. Y'all very intellectual people. I love it. Hopefully I'll be back Wednesday. I don't know, but hopefully I will. I will let it come back, and blessings to all y'all, man.
So appreciate it.
And y'all, hey, put your hands together for Tisa. Yeah. For bringing that food. That was amazing. And the Virgos, Dion's birthday is Saturday. Dion's birthday is Saturday. Adelaide's birthday, Trina's birthday. So shout out to the Virgos.
There's a lot of damn Virgos in here, boy.
The food is amazing.
They the most low-key turned up people I've ever met in my life. I got Leo. I know we the same. Alright, y'all.